So let me explain about the three different buttons that's on this boost controller. They are all labeled: select, mode, and set. Select turns on the boost control and also used to toggle between low and high boost mode. So the mode button is used to go into different setup menus. So the set button is used to confirm your setting, and also it's a knob to scroll through different modes and also changing the actual value of your setting. So that's the basic three buttons. Okay, now that everything is installed, let's go into the setup mode. Before we could even drive the car and confirm anything, we have to set this up to make sure everything is set up properly to the way you want it. And also we'll get into how to set and tune the boost controller. It's very important to get this right to prevent any damage to your engine. We're talking about increasing a boost, so we have to know exactly what we're doing here. So this is the important part. Setting this unit up should be done by a trained professional that's familiar with turbo system and also just how everything works. So the first thing we need to do is set this PROFEC up for your application and also to your user preference. So right now the boost control is off, so you'll see off at the top, and then you press the mode button once to get into the setup menu mode, and has all these different setup features like pattern, direction, brightness, unit, alarm, last boost, start boost type, and lock. So let's go into each one of them. So first is the pattern. So this sets up the digital display when you're looking at the real-time display mode. So you click on that select button to get into that setup mode, and right now it says digit, so that's a digital display. So when you're seeing boost, you'll see digital numbers. Now turn the select knob once, and now it shows bar. So your boost display is gonna be in bars, like a bar graph. And if you want to confirm that, you push that select to confirm. So in this pattern mode, we also have graph feature. Instead of the digit or bar, you could select the graph. So it'll display boost curve on the display. But in order to use that, select the graph by pressing the select button again, and then you could set the maximum of the boost graph. Say if you want to display about 20 kPa, set it up to about 21 as maximum and select it. And then let me go back to, so now it's going to be a graph with a max of 21 kPa. Right now we have it displayed in kPa, but we could change that unit in the setup mode, which I will get into shortly. All right, now is the direction. So what the direction is, by selecting that, it will show direction of the display. So right now we see left and right in the display, and the left being selected because the digital display is on the left side with the knob on the right. So we could turn this actually and get it mounted 180 degrees as you see on this side. So this is set to right and this is set to left. So confirming, push select again, and that's direction. So next is brightness level. Select that and you could basically select the different brightness level and then confirm. Next is units. So earlier I talked about kPa. This unit could be displayed in kPa or PSI. We usually prefer to use PSI, so we're going to select that. So everything will be in PSI mode. Pretty simple. Next is the alarm setting. This PROFEC Boost Controller has a built-in feature to give you a visual and audio warning with the alarm, and also even limiting the boost, which we'll get into later on the setup. In this alarm mode, you're actually setting the alarm beeping mode, the sound. So select that Right now it's turned off. If you go to 1, it'll give you one different type of beeping sound. 2 is another different warning. And 3 is more of a constant beep. So we'll just set it to 3 to confirm. So next is the last setting. So this is the peak boost setting. So when you're in the boost gauge mode and you have the boost controller, and when you're running, when you come off throttle, if you want to display the last highest boost that was monitored, you just turn that on. So right now it's on, but you could turn that off. So you have that selection. Next is start boost type. We'll get into that when we're setting up the boost control part of it, but this is, you could select from control to normal. So last is the lock mode. So by selecting this and turning it on, you could lock this boost controller with the pin code so that nobody could mess with the setting, or the driver won't be able to make any correction. So you could turn that feature on and off. And to get back out of this mode, hit the mode button again. And now you're back in the real-time boost.